M0FXB, just looking at the manual of the YAESU FT-710, and this section is called Scope Settings. So in addition to the convenient two-dimensional waterfall spectrum display, YAESU has added a three-dimensional display. The frequency span is shown on the horizontal x-axis. The vertical y-axis depicts the signals and their strengths, and the time is represented on the reading z-axis. So yeah, very technical. So have a look here. When you tap the center button here, you get these choices of center, cursor and fix. So when the display area is touched, the receive frequency is moved to that point. In center mode, the frequency touched becomes the center. In cursor and fix mode, the marker and the receive frequency move to the touched position. So you basically can touch the screen to move frequency. So center says the receive frequency is always shown at the center of the screen and spectrum display. The band spectrum is shown within the range set by the span. The center mode is convenient for monitoring the signal activity around the operating frequency. And then you've got number 1 is marker, number 2 current display mode, number 3 sweep speed, number 4 scope screen frequency span display image. So you've got these little small bits of information here just on the screen here. Cursor monitors the spectrum display within the range set. When the frequency marker exceeds the upper limit or the lower limit of the range, the screen is automatically scrolled and the status beyond the setting range can be observed. So have a look here. So number 1, the lower limit frequency of the display area. Number 2, marker, receive frequency. Number 3, marker, transmit frequency. Current display mode, cursor here. Sweep speed, scope screen frequency span display range. And number 7, the upper limit of the frequency. At factory shipment, marker display is turned on. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. And then the fix mode here, to use fix mode, enter the start frequency of the scope. So number 1, display area start frequency. Then you've got 2 and 3, a marker, current display fix. It's all the information is shown here on the screen. Now switching between 3D SS display and the waterfall display, just touch 3D SS and that's that good. Waterfall type, and you can change the color of these waterfalls. The multi one, obviously that's the one that really is very appealing because you've got both. You've got your oscilloscope, and then you've got your AF, FFT, and then the main scope. So you know, I think it's a big appeal of this radio is the scope, isn't it? The case and the buttons on the radio, to me, are very similar to previous radios, which is fine because there's nothing wrong with them. So you've got expand to make the scope larger and smaller here. You can change the speed, and you've got this sort of small little window that appears with these different selections. A larger view, span. You've got these spans, so it will span more of the band. So you've got 1K to 1000K. And then we then move on to then the main function of which will open up this window with all these different choices. So 7.3, thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe. And yeah, the radio is coming later on today, and we'll be testing this using the actual radio. 7.3, bye for now.